Hello, the internet.
Hello.
Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Why? And if you're not a returning viewer, welcome for the first time. My name is Fran. This is my husband, Michael.
Hello.
That's not his normal voice.
This is my normal voice.
Right, good. I'm glad we're doing this.
Ah.
So, for those of you who've never been here before, I am an artist and I like to make journal stuff, but I'm also very awkward, so Michael has to babysit me while we do the voiceovers, which leads to general levity and merriment.
And I'm a professional opera singer and not awkward at all.
He's not a professional opera singer.
No.
Michael, can you please make the noise?
Bing!
That is a link to the Fran playlist that should contain the yearly setup and the month of January, which was last month, which is this month currently, because we're recording this in January.
My goodness.
It's been a wild ride. So I had this idea to do Waterfall Dutch doors in this month, which essentially is where sort of the one Dutch door it's smallest at the front, and then they get a bit bigger as each page goes, so you can see all of the Dutch doors as you go through. And then I went, Waterfall Dutch doors, I should draw a waterfall.
Fun.
So what we have here is a jungle scene.
Wait, are you cutting that out?
Yes, I am, Michael, because it wouldn't be a Fran TM journal if I didn't cut out most of the pages.
Oh, speaking of which, who are we not sponsored by?
We are not sponsored by Scribbles That Matter.
Scribbles That Matter!
Thank you.
Professional opera singer.
Thank you for that. So Scribbles That Matter, one of my favourite brands. This is a 160 GSM journal. So the paper is quite thick and can therefore handle a little bit more pen and ink and colour. I was thinking about
and you can mock it. You can mock it more, and it can take it.
It's got thicker skin.
Yeah.
It does have thicker skin. I was thinking maybe to do some watercolour or some painting, but I'm not that organised, so I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just using a selection of felt tip pens that I had lying around. Some of them are quite professional, some of them are just Crayola. I like them all.
But it's not the tools, it's how you use them.
Yeah. I'm getting distracted.
It's lovely.
I've actually not watched this through.
I'm liking
in the time lapse.
The birds.
Yes, that's a toucan and a macaw.
Macaw.
I like the idea that somebody called it a macaw because it macaws.
Oh, interesting.
So I used a bit of photo reference for the drawings.
Thief!
Photo reference.
Thief!
For the drawings. I didn't use any photo reference for the colouring, which is why it looks like this. And I also sort of had to mishmash a bunch of stuff together. And also, where I've ripped the pages so much...
Oh, no, hold on.
What?
You're going to cut bits out of all... So it's a built-up forest in layers, aren't you?
Does that sound like the kind of overly intricate and ridiculously time-consuming thing that I would do for a journal that I at most work in once a week, Michael?
Why, yes! Yes, it does.
And it's exactly what I did. But
Tune in next week where we play Point Out the Obvious.
So, yes. So what I found actually, so I've been using this journal for habit tracking, which I set up in the yearly spread setups that you can see.
Yes, because this is your journal, and a lot of the other lists are journals that you made for other people.
Yes.
This is actually your one.
Yes, so this one is actually being made and used by me, so I can change things. But I used the January spread for all of my financial tracking, and actually it worked because my spending in the month of January was about 600% lower than the rest of the months before January.
And all the percentage used was stickers. She turned to me at least twice during January and said, I had trouble saying that, during January, and said, I've got a problem, Michael.
I don't actually want to admit how much money I spent on stickers, But keep in mind that they're about 80p for a pack of stickers.
Yeah, so to have a problem is like, well, like, you really need a problem. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, but it's a lot. I've spent a lot.
You've been using this mostly for some kind of tracking?
I've been using it for finances. So
Okay.
what I found in the January setup was I used the month grid view to write down like the overview of what I spent. And then I used the weekly views that in the January setup were secret weeklies or seeklies.
Seeklies.
That wasn't a good wash. A wash, by the way, is a word smash where you smash two words together and you make a wash.
That's what we called it.
That's what we call
I'm
it.
sure there's a better word for it out there.
Yes, so the secret weeklies, I was using like, because I bought some stuff that I then returned, and so I had to keep track of like what day the refunds were coming in on, because my credit card bill is not reflecting the refunds, because the refunds are coming in after the end of the credit card bill had come.
I don't think credit card stuff is why people come here, for the record.
But I'm such a financial wizard.
Wizard!
The key to having money is to not buy stickers, as I've discovered. Anyway, so but because there was like in the weeklies, I have just a little bit more space to have like a bit more detail put down, and I think this month in February, next month in February, I think I'm going to really enjoy actually using the journal, because I think where it's so pretty, and I really like it, I think I'm actually going to really enjoy it.
Lovely.
That's it. Michael's not used to me making this much effort in the drawings.
Well, it's weird because you normally do the journals for... Sorry, I'm watching very intently. Because you normally do the journals for other people, you leave them like some colouring in or something like that.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
So what we're actually watching is you do it.
I've actually not coloured in like a year.
Which is amazing, because you may not know this about Fran, but Fran is credited in a BAFTA award-winning short film where you did colouring in a way.
No,
you
also did
coloured.
Well, I also did drawing in that. I did.
Yes, of course.
I did
yeah.
facial expressions and eyebrows.
But when she was telling me about it, because she clearly thought that this was a lot of a funnier way to say it.
No, I did colouring in on Simon's Cat, on the movie of Simon's Cat.
Ooh.
My actual job was the colour blue.
Yeah, that's what you told me. Yeah, my job was the colour blue.
My actual job was the colour blue. And I bought my first Wacom computer thingy with my first paycheck from working in animation. Yeah.
And
I didn't pay rent. I just bought a computer.
What does the Wacom jingle sound like?
I don't like Wacom. So no, it's not. I do like Wacom. I like the screen. So now I have a Wacom Cintiq that's attached to a PC. It was a Wacom Cintiq. I can't speak.
So she nearly slipped in the wrong direction there.
It was a
It was a
It was a Wacom Cintiq Companion, which was like the laptop form of... It was like a laptop computer, but with the Wacom screen. Mm-hmm. And at the time, it was like still quite brand new. But where I was at uni at the time, I used it as a laptop, taking it to and from school. The hardware is brilliant. My phone ran out of storage, so I stopped filming at a certain point there.
No, I just watched you flip all the forests shut.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing.
So the Wacom, I like Wacom as a drawing tablet, but I don't think Wacom is very good as a computer.
Okay.
And I had quite a lot of problems with Wacom post stuff. Anyway, the reason I had to put down loads of tape is because I ripped the pages so much. Oh, this is the flip through.
Oh, look at that forest.
So as you go through the jungle, you get closer to the waterfalls in the Waterfall Dutch doors. And then there's a tiny woman who's naked in the waterfall pool.
Why?
That's what you do in a waterfall. You get naked. It's the rule.
Okay.
That's the end.
We'll leave you on Tiny Naked Woman.